Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 44.5 of Just Lying Around Game Preview, a Detroit Lions podcast presented by the World of Football. I'm your host, Kyle Sutherland, and on today's show, I'm going to do a more in depth preview of the Lions versus Jaguars game. I'm going to be go over the final injury report for both teams as of Friday, talk about PFF grades for both teams, and what the Lions need to do to win this game coming up here. So injury reports, we got Lions tackle Taylor Decker missed last game. He is good to go. He practiced in full on Thursday and Friday. Linebacker Malcolm Rodriguez, he also missed last week as well. He's good to go. Full practice Thursday and Friday. Due, um, so he's good to go. He was had an ankle injury there. Cornerback Carlton Davis kind of popped up here out of the blue. He is playing. He did break his thumb in practice Thursday against Amon-Ra St. Brown, but he says he will have a cast on and he is going to play. Big news here: tight end Sam Laporta, he is out. Suffered a shoulder injury in the last game versus the Texans. He did not practice all week. It sounds like he should only miss this game and maybe next game as well. But we shall wait and see on that. So nothing long term on him, luckily. So that's good news. We also have defensive tackle Broderick Martin, cornerback Emmanuel Mosley, and safety Ifiat Melifanu. They are all coming back off of IR. They already started their 21 days of practice window. Um, I know defensive tackle Broderick Martin's the first one up to be elevated or not, depending on how they do. It sounds like Broderick Martin and Emmanuel Mosley are on good tracks to come back. Safety Fiat Malafanu, he had another injury come up during this week, so we'll have to wait and see on him if he's going to be able to come back or not, or if they're going to have to stick him on IR again. So we'll have to wait and see on that. Jaguars side, we have quarterback Trevor Lawrence, or starting quarterback. He is out. They do have a bye next week, so they're going to sit him out. He has a shoulder injury, so that means Mac Jones is in as a starter quarterback for them. So this good news for the Lions, backup quarterback. So um, we'll see how the results of that game come out here. We also have running back Tank Bigsby, backup running back to Travis Etienne there. He is out due to an ankle injury. And we have running back Alain Robinson, offensive line, Ezra Cleveland, and defensive tackle Mason Smith for the Jaguars. They're all questionable for Sunday's game. I think all these three guys here are all backups, second or third stringers. So um, overall, it sounds like all their first stringers or the starters for the Jaguars will be playing here. So PFF report, Lions ranking overall first, offensive side they're fourth, and defensive side they're second. Jaguars overall they're 19th. Offensive side they're 21st, and defensive side they're 19th. So versus last game versus the Texans, this should be an easier game for the Lions. We'll just have to wait and see on that. Keys to winning this game: Lions offensive side of the ball. They have their healthy O line. They are back. Sounds like Taylor Decker and Penei Sewell. They were struggling the last couple of games. Sounds like they're not going to let that happen again. So we'll have to wait and see. Versus the Jaguars, their defensive ends. They have Hines Allen and Trayvon Walker, both great defensive end players for the Jaguars. So we'll have to wait and see how Sewell and um, Taylor Decker do against them. Goff should be able to pass on this defense. Looks like their safeties and their cornerbacks are not really great. So If everything goes well, we should see a big game out of St. Brown and JMO or Jamison Williams. They do not have Laporta, so we might see some production out of Brock Wright and Shane Zylstra, their other tight end as well. And I know Montgomery had a not good game. He didn't have a bad game, but not a good game against the Texans. But their front seven for the Texans are pretty stout, so we should see another productive game out of Montgomery and Gibbs as well, running on the outside, the edges or whatever. So overall, Lions expect to see a big game out of them. I want to see Goff get back in that rhythm, have another big game for him as well. Lions defensive side of the ball. We finally get to see Zadarius Smith and what he can do out there for us. I know last game they kept cutting back to the sideline, him coaching up those guys on the sideline. So good news there. Sounds like Zadarius Smith is excited to play, and we'll have to see what Aaron Glenn has dialed up for him on certain packages and whatnot. Um, so we got Mac Jones starting for the Jaguars, backup quarterback. That offensive line for the Jaguars are not really good as well, so I expect a lot of pressure up the middle and on the edges as well from Ali McNeil, Zadarius Smith, Pascal, Anzarike. Um, I also would like to see what James Houston can do as well if he can continue to build upon last week with that sack and a couple of those pressures he had there. Hopefully this time he won't crap his pants. So be on the lookout for that as well. Um, Mac Jones also likes to kind of sort of overthrow that ball. So can we see Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph capitalize off of that with a couple interceptions? Hopefully that does happen for the Lions and continue to make touchdowns off those mistakes for the Jaguars there. Um, the couple big key players on the Jaguars to look out for is Evan Ingram, their tight end. He is doing great for the Jaguars, and also their rookie they drafted this year, Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver. He's a great addition for the Jaguars. So it'll be interesting how the Lions handle those two guys. Um, Travis Etienne Jr. is their running back, their first stringer there. This year he had looks like he's got a rough year this year, so expect the Lions to shut down the running game early, make Mac Jones throw a lot, and hopefully a couple key mistakes by the Jaguars. Lions capitalize, and the Lions come out with a great, massive win at home, Ford Field, Sunday at 1 o'clock. So expect that place to be hopping. And yeah, that's it for me. Hopefully, you enjoyed listening to today's um, preview show here and come back for more. Be sure to visit the World of Football website, www.theworldoffootball.com, for news links and upcoming events, original articles, videos, and more. If you want to get in touch with um, us, Randy, Adam, send an email to info@theworldoffootball.com, or you can connect with us by either liking the World of Football on Facebook or following the World of Football X account. Those links will be in the episode description. Be sure to check out our flagship show, which Adam and Randy do, the Week in the World of Football, which drops new episodes every Tuesday. You can find that on the podcast feed and on the YouTube channel. Again, links down in the description. Um, Hopefully, we'll have a episode either Sunday, probably Monday. Adam doesn't get back into town um, until Sunday night, I think. So it'll be a busy couple days for him getting back in the swing. They're off seeing CFL Grey Cup Championship this week, so be kind of interesting to see what they come up with their video coming up. But be on the lookout. We'll let you know when the next episode versus the Jaguars outcome there. And until then, thanks for watching and go Lions.